Welcome to the Quick Start Tutorial series of videos, your guide to board and card game rules. I'm your host, the Cardboard Stacker, and let's set an expedition to find and collect wondrous ancient artifacts in Tomb Trader. This game is published by Level 99 Games and is designed by Astor Stolman. It's for 3 to 6 players and plays in 15 minutes. Each player takes on a role such as the conniving collector or the greedy gambler whose goal is to find certain treasure in the ruins ahead. It would be easy if everyone hadn't come at the same time, but using your intuition and social intellect, beguile your way through to get to your treasure to score points and win. To set up a game of Tomb Trader, first shuffle the deck of treasure cards and place the round card face up to the side of which corresponds to the number of players. Then every player receives 2 location cards, an inner and an outer, 3 gold which are worth 1 point each at the end of the game. Each player is then dealt out a character card face down and all are kept secret throughout the duration of the game. Each character has a set list of treasures that give them special bonuses when certain ones are collected, so it's a good idea to keep your eyes peeled for these. Okay, it's time to head out. There are 6 or 7 rounds that take place in every game of Tomb Trader. The beginning of each round has cards drawn face up in the outer tomb and inner tomb, depending what round it is. In round 1, in a 3 or 4 player game, has 3 cards at the outer tomb and 2 cards in the inner tomb. Each player now decides which place to go to get treasure by placing one of the 2 location cards face down. When all players have done so, all location cards are revealed and the players are now at their locations and have to deal with the other players to see who gets what treasure. Before any discussions can be done, a 1-minute timer is set for both sides of the tomb. At this moment, the players need to talk among themselves who gets what treasure. They can also trade and give their coins to other players, but never any treasure. What must be certain is that all treasure cards must be taken from the tomb, and all players in their locations must agree to the deal. If an agreement cannot be formed in 1 minute in a location, then that location collapses, discarding all treasure there. However, if a player finds himself alone in a location, lucky for them, they get to keep half of the treasures rounded down. Any leftover treasures are discarded. Any treasure a character gets is kept face down. Most treasure cards are worth straight up points at the end. Some even give extra points as a bonus by pairing it up with other cards or by flipping a coin. A character icon can be found here to indicate a bonus certain characters may obtain. Some items are also helpful by providing some protection and even forcing opponents to go to a location of a player's choosing. But beware! There are curse items that will lower your score. When the entire tomb has been explored, it's time to count up the points to see who the winner is. First, all players reveal their character and all treasures they have collected. Then they count up the values of each treasure card and take away points from cursed ones. Then each treasure that matches any on their character's treasure list will give bonus points. And lastly, add 1 point for each coin. The player with the most points wins the game. For ties, the player with the most gold wins, then to the player with the most treasure. Let's quickly follow a game in progress. The players are Indy as the hunter, Laura as the gambler, Layton as the professor, and Drake as the alchemist. This is the 3rd round, so this location has 3 treasures in the inner tomb and 3 treasures in the outer tomb. The cards are drawn and the players now decide where to go. It looks like Indy, Layton, and Laura are off to the outer tomb. Drake is going to go to the inner tomb all by himself. Since he has no competition, he chooses which treasure cards to keep. There are 3 treasure cards and only half can be taken rounded down, so only 1 card. Although not the best location for treasure, Drake as the alchemist gets bonus points from jars and chooses the ceramic jar. Meanwhile, in the inner tomb, a 1-minute timer has set and the 3 players are working out a deal. Indy is willing to take the snake bite, worth no points, as he has the medical kit last round which nullifies the effects of the snake bite. Of course, he wants compensation from the other 2 since they are getting treasure. 1 coin from Laura who takes the tarot deck and 2 coins from Layton because he's taking the revolver. Layton has a suspicion that Laura may be the gambler and asks for her to give him a coin. With the timer running out, Laura is happy to give up a coin. With all the treasure being taken and all the players in the inner tomb are in agreement, this round ends. All cards in the locations are cleared and the next round is set up. Advancing to the end of the 7th round, let's take a look at scoring. First, all characters are revealed and then all players add up their points, including any bonus points their character may give. Let's take a look how Indy scored with the Hunter. Indy adds up all the card values plus his 3 coins worth 1 point each. He gets a bonus from the medical kit and the treasure map. For each treasure map he collected, it gives him a certain amount of points, plus his character gives him an extra map for having at least one. With 4 maps, he gains 10 more points. His grand total gives him 23 points, winning the game. This concludes the quick start tutorial to Tomb Trader. For more information about this game and others, please visit level99games.com. Be sure to check out the rest of the Quick Start tutorial series for more instructional videos to quick start your game night. This video has been sponsored by Level 99 Games. Max out your gaming experience with Level 99 Games. And before you go, please like, comment, share, and support us on Patreon. This is Ferdinand the Garbage Stacker reminding you to keep on stacking games.